Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today I'm going to need your guys' help. I need you to talk me off a ledge here, because there is some other speculation kind of going around based around Dokkan's new hint for the Part 2 Carnival that has really got me thinking and really got me hoping. But we're going to jump in, we're going to talk about this right now. So in my previous video, we did go over the fact that Dokkan did just put out a hint for the Part 2 character. Now, it's a little bit different on JP and Global, right? Global says 12/15, JP says 12/16. It just correlates to the day that it actually drops, right? Japan is a day ahead, so of course there says the next day. Dokkan usually goes off PST for any kind of like global release. So the 15th makes sense because typically on my time on the East Coast, it's about midnight that everything drops. So it being the 15th just makes sense for them to say instead of saying the 16th. So what we can assume from this is that the character is going to drop on 12/15 or 12/16. And this right here is just a hint in and of itself. So, I mean, looking at the image, right, it's just the coloring of the text, the slash through the middle, like everything here, like the slash just screams Trunks, right? Because everything we're thinking of is Trunks. We're thinking Part 2 because it's Android's celebration, you know, it's Android Cell Saga. It just makes sense for a Trunks. We got the Trunks EZA, we've got the Hybrid Saiyan mission, we got the Trunks World Tournament Awakening. Everything points to a Trunks. What if it's not? What if it's not? Now, a couple other ideas I had when I talked about in the last video was, you know, kind of going over other things like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or even Beast Gohan, right? Just because of the coloring. I mean, you can even see it over here on Dokkan assets, like comment here, right? When he goes into Beast, you've got the shine of light, the coloring is there. It would make sense, right? It's all right there. But somebody else put on here something that just I can't get out of my head. And the more I stare at it, the more I'm like, this might be it. Look at this. This is a shot from Daima when Vegeta Adult Super Saiyan 3 uses Final Flash against Goma. Look how perfectly this lines up. Like, this is just, dude, it's either a crazy coincidence or, I mean, hell, dude, this could definitely mean something. I mean, the beam is the exact same color, the coloring, the red of the clouds and of like the stage. Like, here's another shot of this, right? You've got the beam going through, the coloring of the stage. I mean, you've got the outline, the red here on the stage. Oh, dude, I mean, really? This, like, it, dude, the more and more I look at it, the more and more I'm like, could it though? Could it be? Now, the biggest thing that takes me away from this is I've been talking about this since like day 2 of this celebration. So when the red stone sale dropped, or the red stones dropped, right? They became available, you know, go to the Baba shop, you can pick up different characters for different amounts of these stones. So the group portion, right, that takes 2 stones, it comes in 2 categories, Bond of Master and Disciple and Androids. So this makes sense, Androids, Android 16, right? Bond of Master and Disciple didn't really make too much sense unless you look back at last year. Now, last year, it was Final Trump Card and it was Majin Power. Now, this made sense because we did have Buhan for Part 1 as a Dokkan Fest, so he was the Majin Power lead. Final Trump Card was a little different. Now, we got Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks here. He didn't lead Final Trump Card, he didn't have in his leader skill, but he is on Final Trump Card as a category. He needed a Final Trump Card in his passive right here, so he was kind of built around the Final Trump Card. So that's why I've been saying that I'm pretty convinced that it's got to be a Trunks, or it's got to be a Gohan, or a Piccolo, or something that is a Bond of Master and Disciple style character, just because that makes the most sense. So if you look at like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta from Daima, he is not a Bond of Master and Disciple. He is not. He's a Bond of Parent Child, but he's not Bond of Master and Disciple. So that right there already makes me think that it can't be Vegeta. But this has got me like really thinking, man, really thinking that they could be pulling a crazy bait and switch and just switching everything up and just throwing us through a loop. But, you know, I'm trying to stick to Trunks. I'm really thinking that it could be him or some other sort of Bond of Master and Disciple character. But I don't, dude, like I said, I need you guys to talk me off this ledge here, because it's got me thinking, it's got me speculating, and it's got me wanting to talk about this. So I really want to know what you guys are thinking, you know, what you're seeing, what you guys feel from this hint itself. Are you guys feeling Trunks? Are you guys feeling Gohan? Are you guys feeling Daima Vegeta? You know, I don't know. I'm still thinking it's got to be a Trunks, right? Some sort of Trunks or some sort of Gohan. It just makes the most sense, right? I mean, if you think about this right here, this is what we talked about. This is what we felt like this hint really meant. It's the slash from his sword destroying Mecha Frieza. Now, if you look at this here, I mean, this is it right here. This is the sword slash. This is like Mecha Frieza's eyes as he splits. So he's starting to like drift apart. This could totally make sense, right? These are his red eyes. This is the slash through him. Now, it is at a different angle. If you want to be really nitpicky, it's at a different angle, kind of. Well, I mean, this one more so, I guess, fits that. It would. So this is really what I'm thinking. This is my, like, no shit, locked in answer for what this celebration is going to be for part 2. I think it's going to be Trunks, Super Saiyan Trunks, most likely. That way he does pair up with the AGL Dokkan Fest that did get its Easy A. I just think this makes the most sense, right? He is a Bond of Master Disciple, right? Because of his bond with future Gohan. So this to me just screams obvious, because usually these hints are the most obvious thing. Now, sometimes they can be a little tricky, right? I mean, we did think that this past hint was Hellzone Grenade Piccolo, just because you look at it and you're like, oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. When in reality, there's 16 holes. I'm pretty sure this just had to do with the Hell's Flash from 16. So that was one that seemed very obvious. That wasn't, you know, we had the previous one that was the baby hint that I got right away. You know, I went between baby and metal cooler, but I was more leaning towards baby because it made more sense. So that one was pretty obvious, I think. This one, however, got me. This one I think I've got figured out, but at the same time, dude, they could pull a crazy bait and switch and it could definitely just be somebody else. But this right here is the pick that I've got locked in, right? You've got right here, I even pulled it up. You know, you slash him in half, his red eyes on either side as he's kind of drifted apart. That to me screams this. It does. And then some other things, you know, obviously like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, can't rule them out, as much as it's like, we just had it for anniversary. There's no way they're going to do it with a Gohan. Absolutely not. It's Dokkan. They love Gohan. They love Gohan. So you never know. It really could be, you know, get another Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in there, or, you know, Super Saiyan Gohan that transforms into Super Saiyan 2, something kind of like this one was. Just kind of like redoing this one, basically. And then it got Beast. I mean, the same thing here, right? The slash that goes across, he transforms into Beast Gohan. And I mean, I could see it. Some other one I saw people brought up before was Cell. So Cell actually like shooting his like death beam once he becomes perfect Cell, once he's revived after blowing up a King Kai's planet. When he kills Trunks. I mean, that one's possible too, because he is also an android, but he's not a Bond of Master Disciple, which again goes against this. So this right here is the one piece that I am sticking to that I don't see many people talking about. And if they are, I'm missing it. And I keep trying to throw it out there, but I don't know if anybody's listening. I think it's got to be a Bond of Master Disciple character. Vegeta would be very, very cool. I would love to see a Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta, but not yet. Anniversary. Keep him for anniversary. Keep that agenda alive for a Daima, like, big part of the anniversary. Keep him there. Don't put him here as the, you know, December Carnival. Let's save the spot for someone who is easier to skip and save for anniversary than someone who's going to bring major hype. Please, please, Dokkan. Now, I know they're going to want you to summon, so they could absolutely pull out somebody crazy, but I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a Bond of Master Disciple. I think it's going to be Trunks, and that's where I'm staking my vote. That's where I'm putting my foot down. And I love seeing this stuff, man. This is absolutely awesome. And if it does end up being this, am I gonna be mad? Hell no. Absolutely not. As a Vegeta fanboy, my heart screams for this. But as a realistic Dokkan player who wants the best of everything for the community and for the player base, save this for anniversary. Give us Trunks for a December Carnival and leave it there. That's where I'm sticking. That's where I'm staying. If you guys did stick around in this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know, based off of everything that I've talked about here, based off everything you're seeing, everything you're thinking, what do you think this hint could be pointing towards? Do you believe that it is Trunks? Do you think that this is a viable, actual like possibility that we could get a Daima Vegeta here? Or do you think maybe Beast Gohan? Do you think Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Do you think Cell? Do you think somebody completely different? Let me know all your guesses, no matter how wild they are, because I love talking about it and I think it's so much fun. But really, I need someone to talk me off this Vegeta ledge because it's getting me, man. It's getting me. I want the boy. I want him here. I want all Vegetas. But I need someone to walk me away from this and bring me back to the light of Trunks. Please. Please. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I will see you guys next time. See you!